it's hard for Black women to connect with Black men today, or sometimes Black women to connect with Black men today, or sometimes there can be this tension, at least that we see online, is because there is this gap. Sometimes some of us literally forget that we are perceived as Black women. We forget that.
And that's one of the main issues. That's one of the main issues. That the Israelite women, the Israelite woman, okay, she forget that she's a so-called Black woman. Mainly the Judite women. Mainly. But the native Indian woman, so-called native Indian woman, so-called Latino woman, so-called Cubana woman, the Puerto Rico woman, so-called, right? Trinidadian woman, West Indian woman, Jamaican woman, right? Haitian woman, so-called. Because we are the nation of Yasharallah. But mainly you Judite women, you so-called African American women. The nigger movement. You see, forget that these curses is upon the men and the women. Not just the men of Israel, not just the men of Judah, which is Yahweh in the Paleo Hebrew, Yahweh. Not just the men, but you daughters of Zion. And that's the disconnect. That's one of the main disconnect. She forget that we in this fight together. That we in this moment together. That we have to repent as Israelite together and come up out this thing. Okay? This is one of the main issues. And Eve forget what the so-called Black man, Latino man, and Native American man, Native Indian man go through. They forget the struggle. Mainly, chiefly, the Judite man. Because Judah, Yahweh being the head tribe of the nation of Yasharallah, forget what the man of Israel, of Yasharallah, go through on a day-to-day basis. Whether it's on the job, off the job, if you have a job, just being a so-called Black man itself, who's the most hated man on earth. Earth, E-A-R-T-H. The most hated man on earth. And the Judite woman supposed to be feeling damn the second thing to it. But she's not. Because she have disassociated herself with the so-called Black man. That's the disconnect. See, through the fire, right? We're supposed to go through this together so we can get out together. Okay? Shaka Khan say through the fire. Just to be with you. Okay? All right? She'd rather have what? Her so-called Black man, her prince, right? Her king, right? Through the fire, through the wall, right? So that's the disconnect. Our women forget. Instead of they come back, but they forget. Not only they forget their partner, their king, their prince, and what their sons go through, their brothers, their nephews, their cousins, they forget, okay? They have disassociated themselves with our struggles as an Israelite, man. They have disconnect from the struggles of the oppressor man of this world, of the cares of this world. Our women have disconnected themselves. Boy, bye. The boy, bye spirit. That's a spirit called boy, bye. Right? Let's bring out some precept. Let's go to the book of Deuteronomy 28. I want to give all honor and glory to Abba Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, of Mashiach Barakatai, right? The Howard for the men of King David, the Howard for the 144,000, and the Howard for the Yaikwat, the Church of the Yasharala, our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Yaikwat. The Howard for the men of David, presenting their bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto Abba Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, of Mashiach Barakatai. Let's start at verse 28:15. We have Deuteronomy 28:15, KJV 16:11. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken, unto the voice of the Elohim, thy Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Mashiach Barakatai, to observe, to do. It's something the Israelite men and women must be doing. It's something physical. There's a work that has to be performed. To do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day. Okay? And as an Israelite, he's still talking about this day, which is today. That all these curses mean voted, fitted to destruction. Curses, plural. A lot of destruction would be upon the Israelite if what? Thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Elohim. Die, Yahweh. Die, because he's only the God of the Israelites, Yasharallah. Not everybody shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Okay? So once you can acknowledge this, the words of Abba Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, the words of the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, then you would understand what come with it. Curse, destruction shall thou be in the city, wherever city you live, and America being the great city. And where you've been scattered in the four corners of the four winds of the earth, amongst every nation, the remnant. Curse shall thou be in the field, in the workforce, in the field, in this world, in Esau world, Esau society. Curse shall be thy basket and thy store. You will be cursed in your basket and your store. Right? We don't own a goddamn thing. No entities, no corporations. We don't own a damn thing. Now, when you jump down, and this is the disconnect, because Eve forgot this part, right? So you get a disconnect from Eve. She forget she a bondwoman. She a slave woman in America. See, Eve she forget she's a slave woman. She's a bond woman. Not just the Israelite man, not just the Israelite M-A-N or M-E-N, the men of Israel, but the women as well. And the Elohim shall bring thee into America, because America is spiritual Egypt. Okay, this house of bond. You in captivity in America. That's why you're a bond man and a bond woman. Because that's what we was in ancient Egypt. And the land of Mizraim, we were bond men and bond women in Israel. Is you getting it? I hope so, right? Right, we were bond men, bond women. Just in case you didn't know it, right? If you didn't know, that's what we was in ancient Egypt. So the Most High said, you're going back to Egypt. You're going back to captivity, slavery, bondage again. But this time you're going to get there on these ships. I got some ships lined up for you. I got some ships that the Rothschilds got together and got for y'all. Old Esau, they got some ships lined up for y'all. Amalek, he got some ships that's lined up for y'all. They lined up and they're ready to go. Okay? This was going on, Israel. You're going to be at the bottom of the deck, defecating and everything else in this deck. And on this, at the bottom of this deck of this ship, you head into the land of Arsarit, which we know as USA right today. See, Eve don't remember. There go to disconnect. There's a disconnect. There's a damn disconnect, man. She forgot she was at the bottom of the deck. She forgot she was at the bottom of the damn deck, man. I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. We wouldn't see Jerusalem again, as a nation, Israel again, as a nation, and there you shall be sold. You were sold. We were sold. Unto your what? Unto your enemies. For bondman, for slave man, not just the so-called black man, not just the so-called African-American man. You see? And bond woman, slave woman. And that's the disconnect she forgot. That's why we're in the fight all by ourselves, right? Through some degrees and some certificates of Babylon, right? There's a new thing in the earth. Well, a woman shall compass a man. You see what a degree can do for you. You see what sleeping with your lover, sleeping with your enemies can do for you. You see, it did a whole lot for you. You forgot the struggle of the so-called black man, of the bond man, of the Israelite man, of the Hebrew Israelite man. You forgot, God damn it, you forgot. See what an education can do for you, an education. You see what education can do? Forget the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You see what an education can do for you? You see what being a sorority sister, it can do for you when you're geeked out and you're Greeked out. When you're geeked out and you're Greeked out, it can do it for you. It can do it for you. And it did it for you. And bond women, and no man shall buy you, mean redeem you, but Yahweh Shai Mashiach, our Passat. Yahweh Shai bought his back. He's our Passat. He's our atonement. He's that lamb without spot and blemish. He was that sacrifice that Abba Yahweh prepared a body for Israel, his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, right? That's the disconnect. What did it do for you? It did it already, right? It did it. That's what degrees do. Okay, now the party is over. Not a party is over. The degree can't do shit for you these days. It can't. Being a sorority sister can't do you shit. It can't do shit for you, because America's falling a damn apart. It's judgment time. The Most High said, "How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter?" You see, you Israelite women, you so-called black women, Latino women, Native Indian American women with Indian Taino niggas by the seed of your father, Numbers 1 and 18, and where we've been scattered amongst every nation. How long, the Most High say, will thou go about? How long, Israel, you daughters of Zion? Don't be a nigga woman in Babylon in the time of judgment. Don't be one. It's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you. You're gonna catch that fire and brimstone. How long would I go about Odell backsliding daughter? See? For the Elohim had created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. See with a degree? See with degrees, with masters, PhD degrees, bachelor's degrees, it created a new thing in this planet Earth. One moment, Yashua. One moment, Israel. All right. So Yashua, I gotta close out. I'm going to go when something came up. I gotta close out, but I would like to continue. This be a continuation. Shalom.